I'm the Dean of Instructional Leadership and Innovation here at Randolph-Macon Academy. Happy Soggy Friday. So to our seniors, how many days is it still till graduation? 22 days? All right, okay, close. So this is one of several award ceremonies that we'll take part in as we kind of close out the year. I want to thank you all for coming. I want you to especially thank you for being here on a Friday afternoon. And really, we're here to celebrate the accomplishments of some students who made a decision to be extraordinary, to achieve to the highest possible level. And we're here to celebrate them because they're great members of our community. So before we begin, we're going to start this afternoon's ceremony with our annual ring ceremony. And I'd like to call up our Alumni Association representative, Alexandra Middleton, from the class of 2005. So please come on, Alexandra.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much. As she mentioned, my name is Alexandra Middleton. I'm class of 2005, and I'm also a member of the RMA Alumni Association Board of Directors. I'm pleased to present this year's class rings, and as you know, Randolph-Macon Academy's cadets and alumni aspire to excellence in all aspects of life. The Academy's purpose is to inspire the power of rise in each student, the will and determination needed to overcome adversity and excel in whatever path they choose. The rings presented to these students today will serve as constant reminders of their time here on the Hill. The friendships they have made and the lessons they have learned, wear them with pride, and if I could have gotten mine on, I would have. Didn't fit me more. With that said, let's proceed with the presentation of the class rings. Would Chief Gamache and Sitlali Sosa come forward, please? And Mr. Barr
Honor Society please come forward?
First, I would like to say thank you to the ladies who sit over there, play a little light of hope. Without this light, we cannot make it. Good afternoon, antagonists, Principal Bauer, Mr. Sloan, members of the faculty, parents, and students. Welcome to this Spring's National Honor and National Junior Honor Society Induction ceremony. We're gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS and NJHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, the largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members for decades now, and today's ceremony displays our continued commitment to the values and virtues that NHS represents in our school, our community, and around the nation. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records, which establish our eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities. We are proud of our past group and individual accomplishments, and welcome this year's inductees, who will no doubt bring in new energies in support of our continuing work in both the school and the community. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in Randolph-Macon Academy's chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the four core values that serve as standards for the society. Our amazed NHS officer will now review these core values, beginning with scholarship.
Hello, my name is John, Vice President of the NHS, and I will review the core value of scholarship. Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours on reading and study, knowing the large benefit of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning is the lamp by which we have read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that will illuminate the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world to the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Albert Einstein. Thank you.
Our next core value is leadership.
Hello, my name is Mike Wong, Treasurer of the NHS, and I will review the core value of leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school in taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in the school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. You don't have to hold a position to be a leader. Henry Ford. Thank you.
Our next core value is service.
Secretary of the NHS, and I will review the core value of service. Service can be established in the routine of a day's work where many opportunities arise to help others, both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. Seek to make your life long and its purpose in the service of your people. Chief Tecumseh.
Our next core value is character.
Hello everyone, my name is Oliver Zhang. I'm a veteran of the National Honor Society. Today I will review the core value of character. Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without no one can earn the respect from others or pretend to respect. It is the force of character that guides one through life. And once divided, it will steadily defeat. Character is achieved, not received. It is the product of the constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of the character is the problem of self-control. We must be, in the reality, what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such quality as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value their character. According to Martin Luther King, the function of education is to teach oneself to think intensively and think critically. Intelligence plus character is the true goal of education. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to ask Principal Ballard, Dean Hagnes, and Mr. Sloan to come forward to present the certificates and membership cards to the inductees. Inductees, once you receive your certificates and cards, please sign the membership register on the table at the far wall. Once all inductees have signed the register, we will recite the oath of the National Honor Society.
Good evening. For our first National Junior Honor Society inductee from the 7th grade, Miss Sarah Starlin. Also from the 7th grade, Jarena Van Boy. From the 8th grade, Chichi Wable. Next up, John Starlin. From our freshman class, Chidera Nyawu. Avatar Copper. Alexander Ham. Ethan Park. And last but certainly not least, Maggie Toole. And now for our inductees to the National Honor Society, sophomores Haley Klingerman. Donovan Hayes. Francesca Schaefer. Shen Shin. Juniors, Maggie Aqua. Sitlali Sosa.
At this time, will the new inductees please raise your right hands along with Community Service Officer Nate Stewart as we recite the National Honor Society pledge. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing, to endeavor intelligently and courageously, to be a leader, give of myself freely in service to others, and to told as fundamental and worthy, and untarnished character. In so doing, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society. Thank you. And welcome to the RMA chapters of NHS. Thank you all for attending this year's Spring's Induction. But before we dismiss, please join me once again in applauding all of our new members.
Thank you all for coming out, and for those of you who received rings today, congratulations. It's a great moment for all of our new inductees and our ring recipients. Hope you have a great weekend. If you are, just hold on 1 second. Looks like we have a coming up. Mr. Bummer.
Yeah. All right. If you're staying for pictures, that's great.